I am at the airport. I'm talking in public, which is weird. But I am about to fly to Milan from Newark. And then I'm going to my sister's apartment. She's not there. And from there, I am going to take the train by myself to Florence, where I'm going to spend 2 nights. I've never been to Florence before, so it's very exciting. I got my pre-flight cappuccino, the United Lounge, like I always do. And right now I am attempting to download Love Island on the iPad. I've never watched Love Island. I've heard a lot of people like it, obviously. So I did just pay for the like premium plus Peacock app subscription in an effort to download this. Something's about me. I don't plan anything ahead, so I decided to download this 20 minutes before my flight boards. We will see if any of it even downloads. This might have just been a massive waste, but I'll watch it eventually. What else? I didn't bring a book in my carry-on. I have 2 books in my suitcase. I always bring a lot of books on flights, on trips, and then sometimes I read like 3 books on a trip, and sometimes I don't even open a book, so it's kind of a toss-up. And yeah, I had a busy day today. I got up and went to the animal shelter because I'm trying to get a dog named Radiance adopted. She's the longest resident. It's causing me a lot of stress, so I was like, before I leave, I need to go and get more footage of her. So I did that, and then I had to pack and shower, hang out with the cats. Bennett made like a breakfast, pancakes for lunch type of vibe. So good. And I'm here, and I'm flying out. So welcome to a travel vlog. I just got off my red eye. My skin, I don't know what's going on. It's really breaking out. Before I grab a taxi to Isabella's apartment, I am getting an iced latte at Pret. I got some yogurt. Yeah, that's the vibe. The customs line for a US passport was like over an hour, maybe 2 hours long. But luckily I have my German passport, so I just walked by everyone. I made it to Isabella's apartment, and now it is me in the bags versus the stairs. Ciao, I made it to Isabella's apartment. I thought I was gonna have to carry these bags up the stairs by myself, and then this lovely Italian man just did it for me that was working on the apartment below her downstairs. He was very kind. Shout out to Italian chivalry. Yeah, I've shown you Isabella's apartment before. It is still perfect. She's not even here. She's currently watching the tennis matches at Wimbledon with her boyfriend because her boyfriend lives in the UK. She lives a very cool life, but I'll show you around again. Cute, cute, cute. Cute. So like turn some lights on in here. AC is already on. I turned that on right when I walked in. Cute little living room, little desk, and then her bed and stuff is up there in her loft. I absolutely love coming here. It honestly just feels so homey to me at this point. God, how many times have I been here? Probably 5 or 6 times since she's lived here in the last like year and a half, which maybe not 6 times. This is probably my 5th time. Maybe it's my 6th time. That's kind of a lot, which is amazing. I love that I can come over. I'm so unfazed by that flight. Like, it's so easy, it's so quick. It's actually like a 7.5 hour flight, but I think I've done it so much, and since it's a red eye, I just like get on, watch a show, go to sleep, wake up, and I'm here. And then it's like an hour taxi to her apartment, and it literally always feels like I time traveled here. So really great, love it. I don't know what time it is. Should probably check. I think I have a couple of hours before I have to catch my train to Florence. My train is at 1:30, which I'm definitely going to double check. I'm going to get to the train station early because I have ran, sprinted, sweaty, done that whole thing to catch trains here before. And the goal is not to ever do that again. So I'm gonna leave with plenty of time. Probably get a little lunch or a gelato or something beforehand. And I think first I'm going to shower and honestly like maybe take a little nap. That's my typical red eye recovery routine. You get to the place, you shower, you take like an hour, hour and a half nap. You wake up and you're like, ah, I'm fresh. You treat it like a new day. But it's actually only a half day at that point, so it's like very manageable. go to bed at like 10 p.m., wake up at like 7 the next day, good to go, jet lag, cured. At least that's what I hope happens. That's usually what happens. The post red eye shower is unmatched. Cured with red eye, shower. Now I'm gonna do the nap part, and I need to unpack and repack what I'm taking to Florence, because I'm just going for 2 nights. I'm obviously not gonna take like all of those bags. I say obviously, like I would never take all those bags for a 2-night trip. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I don't know why my face gets so red. This happens to me literally all the time. I think because it's really hot in here. It's like 90 something degrees in Milan. What is that on the ceiling? A dead mosquito. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap for like an hour, and then I'm gonna do a face mask and look up my Florence itinerary that I have not planned. There's just some stores I want to go to. They're like vintage stores, linen stores. I want to go to the Pucci store. That's kind of it. I went to La Avenue in the city last week, and the general manager there was like talking to me, and he's from Florence. He gave me some dinner recommendations, and he said they were local spots, which I love. So I think I'm gonna check those out. Tonight I get into Florence at like 3. I honestly don't know, because like I said, I never look anything up ahead of time, how long it is to get to the hotel, but I think the hotel is dinner. I'm probably just gonna hang out at the hotel tonight because it's gorgeous, and I like really want to spend time there and chill. I'm gonna shoot content, but as chill as a non-chill girl can be. The hotel does look a little bit haunted though, so I am afraid of being there alone. But we will persevere. What else? Yeah, I need to take a nap. See you in an hour. I took a nap, and now I'm thinking it was a mistake because my body is like, go back to sleep, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. I am not awake. I persevere. This is the train outfit. I usually wear, I mean, would it kill me to use a tripod? Sorry guys. I usually wear, I have these like tan Spanx underneath dresses so it's more comfortable, and I left them in the dryer at home, and a lot of my dresses are like white, you know, black spandex are gonna show through, so I'm going to need to purchase something probably in Florence to fix this dilemma. So I was not even gonna bring this dress on the Florence leg of this trip, but I needed something that is lightweight that I could wear black spandex under, so this is the option. This is a tote I got in Puglia, and it has like my pouch of other goods in here, and my computer. And then I have, it is like stupidly heavy, this big Vera Bradley duffel. I had packed this empty in my suitcase because I knew I was just gonna take it like in between, because we're going to the coast for a couple nights, we're going to Verona for a night, so everything's getting put in here. Isabella said the AC worked well in here. She lied. It's gone down 1 degree since I've been here, so I am hot. Like I said, I like need to go back to bed. I'm complaining and tired, so I am going to water Isabella's plants. She asked me to do that. Then I'm probably gonna call an Uber, or like you can call a taxi on the Uber app. You can actually do that in New York too. I wonder what she waters the plants with. I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna come up with something that she's gonna be like, why would you do that? I will just use a cup. How about that? Oh, I left my iced coffee out there in the sun. I was wondering where that went. Her herb garden. Refill. Silly me. It is hot out there. I'm thinking it's probably almost 100 degrees out. And I could confirm that by opening the weather app. And that is, to be fair, what the forecast said it was going to be. So I could not be bothered to put makeup on because it's gonna look horrible, and maybe I'll put a little on if I'm gonna shoot some content at the hotel later. My train is actually at 1:10, not at 1:30. Good thing I checked. And I know this makes me like a trash person, but my like food timing is so messed up because of that flight. And I didn't really eat anything on the flight, so I'm feeling kind of shaky, kind of hungry, and I know the Centrale, whatever place, has a McDonald's, and I really just want to like get some chicken nuggets. Okay, I've called the Uber. I'll eat all the good Italian food like the rest of the 10 days that I'm here. Maybe I'll get a burger. Sometimes you just need something like easy and horrible for you. It says pick up in 3 minutes. Very fast, because I literally just called it. Sometimes I feel like it takes like 20 minutes, so that's a win. Charger, check. Phone, check. 4,000 pound duffel bag, check. Uber to the train. I'm sure having my camera out makes me like a walking target to get pickpocketed, but I'm here like an hour early, so I am going to have some lunch. Been here for 5 minutes and I already found the Villa cat. She's so cute. Hi, girlie. Hi. We're friends. We find cats everywhere. I'm a cat lady. Hey, I checked into the room. I changed to take some pictures. This room is gorgeous. I will show you the whole thing. They actually let me choose between 2 rooms because every room is very different and both were unoccupied. So this is the one I picked. Cute little desk, bookshelf, gorgeous bed, which I'm sure again, I'm going to think it's haunted. I'm going to get scared at night. And then I have this like really cute little sitting room. The most beautiful windows. And then out the window, you can see that, I have a view of all of Florence. Just spectacular. Closet, and then I just hung up the dresses that I brought for this couple of days. The issue I just realized that I have, I can't believe I did this again. I left at Isabella's apartment my pouch, and I thought I had done a really nice job reorganizing the pouch, but it turns out I did not, because I don't have a single charger or adapter that works. So I'm gonna go to the lobby. The lobby here is like also villa haunted vibes, you know, in a really good way, but I'm gonna ask if they have a charger or an adapter I can borrow. Really hoping they do. And again, this hotel does not have conditioner, so I did bring like my Crown Affair leave-in conditioner. Hopefully that works. Sorry, I'm like looking at something on the ground over here. I think it's a bed bug. There's like gardens everywhere. I'm sure I'm going to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. I think it's just part of the course. I also don't have bug spray. So earlier, I was saying that I'm a very chill traveler. Yes, sometimes I'm a chill traveler to a fault because now I have all of these problems. And I would much rather go swim in the pool than have to figure out how to get a phone charger, but my phone is literally on 10%, so I have no way to charge it. And doing content is my job. What kind of employee am I? Not employee of the month. Off we go to ask. Give you a little hotel tour while I'm here. So right outside of my room, we have not 1, but 2 pianos. There they are. And this like stunning space. Through here, cozy, creepy bar. I'm sure there's like fabulous stuff upstairs. I have not been up there. Very pretty down here. What's in here? Oh, wow, whole other room. Oh yeah, I was in here before. I'm saved. He found one. He double adaptered it. Angel. To find my way back home. Okay, thank God I can charge my phone. And tomorrow in in Florence, in the city, I guess I'll just have to get like a portable charger or something. The cord. I need a cord. I need a charging cord. Get it together, girly. No, I have to plug it in. Where did I put the cord? The cord I'm supposed to use to charge the stuff. I found it on the cord's missing, but I got it down. Let's see if this works. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Okay. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I put a swimsuit on, I put this little dress back on. This dress is from Doen. It was on my wish list for a while and I just bit the bullet last week and bought it. I got it because I went to the dentist and I had 0 cavities. I've never had a cavity and I was like celebrating. This is the dinner menu for tonight. I have to put in my order by 6 p.m., which is in like half an hour. I am conflicted if I should have the spaghetti with spicy tomato sauce or if I should get, ooh, potato tortellini with ragu meat sauce. Or roast chicken with potatoes. And then for dessert, do I do grandma's cake or, why did I say grandma so weird, grandma's cake? Or lemon sorbet. Oh, that's so hard. I kind of want to do the roasted chicken with potatoes because I feel like I'm going to have so much pasta. I wonder if I should get 2 things. It's probably overkill. I don't have a pen, so he's gonna be so excited when I go back to the lobby and ask him for something else. What's a girl to do? My little switching of the bags was detrimental. Did I bring sunscreen? No. Did I bring my flip-flops? No. And then I'm like, when I'm home, I don't think about these things. I just kind of go off and do stuff. So like, why does it matter here? I don't know. I can tell I'm like so dehydrated. Okay, I'm dropping off my dinner order. I have to force my book. But this is so not a cool bag. But again, I did my foot in the job packing. Sunglasses. How cute are these? Free people. I also just bought these. I went in to return stuff and I bought more stuff than I returned. But girl math, it was only like I spent $20 because the returns, you know, it evened out. Okay. Okay, my phone has like 20%, 38%. I'll take it. And I am gonna be annoying and take my tripod to the pool because tomorrow, I mean, I would love to swim. I guess I have 2 full days here still, kind of. My train isn't until late the day after tomorrow, so I get really stressed on trips that I'm like wasting my time and not getting enough content, but then also not relaxing enough, but then I'm also not getting content of me relaxing, but then I'm not doing a good storyline, and then I'm not seeing enough, and I'm never gonna come back, and then I wanna explore the hotel, but I also wanna explore the city. What's a girl to do? It's a good problem to have. As my sister would say, andiamo. Andiamo. Coke Zero. I needed this. So good. I could stay here for probably a month. The pool was a magical experience. I will be absolutely doing that again. I just got ready for dinner. I'm having dinner at the villa. And it's at 8 and I do want to go take some pictures around the property first, so I might be a little bit late to the dinner time. I think it's probably okay. I'm wearing this dress from Zara. You guys, I didn't pack enough underwear. I know this is what happened. This is what happened. I also didn't pack a toothbrush. I stole one from my sister's apartment, so we're good on that. I did a bunch of laundry and then I put it in a pile because it was laundry I was washing to pack. I didn't pack any of it, so. I also brought shoes that would look great with this dress. However, I left them at my sister's apartment. Dude, it's so bad. I don't know if this is like so fun to put the cheetah bag with this or if this looks atrocious. I'm thinking maybe atrocious. So I didn't bring a good purse. Olivia. Oh well. I'm going to dinner. I'm sure it's gonna be delish. I ordered the spicy spaghetti because that is what the guy at front desk told me to get because it's his favorite. And he's a king because he gave me that adapter. So I'm like, yeah, I trust you with my life. All right, I'm back in the room post dinner. Spaghetti was really good. Bella's gonna watch this and be like, oh my god, that girl stole a toothbrush from my apartment. And you know what, Bella? Yeah, I did. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I should even say this. Sometimes I do things and I'm just like, YOLO. I am not a germaphobe where I'm like, if this was somebody else's toothbrush, I examined it, it didn't look like anyone had used it. I just don't really care, because if anyone had used it, it's probably Isabella, and she probably only used it once. Like, that's pretty pristine. I used it earlier, so like I said, I just don't care. It's mine now. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting ready for bed. Before this trip, went to Sephora, and even though I didn't pack literally any other fucking thing that I needed, I did manage to buy some new stuff. So, actually not new stuff. I restocked the Sophie Pabit face cleanser, which my skin, like I said earlier, I feel like has really not been so good this week. And it's because I was out and I wasn't using it. And the Mandelic clearing serum, which everyone says is the best thing ever, and I agree. It like makes such a big difference with your skin. My sister wanted the Kosas BB Burst Tinted Gel Cream, and I was buying her one, and I was like, well, what if it's amazing? So I bought myself one too, and I bought her 2 shades. Because sometimes, because she, you know, lives in Italy, she can't get all the stuff that we take for granted. Ooh. I packed one of these. I've actually never used one of these before, but I think I'm gonna save it and do it in the morning because I want to go to bed and I need to upload all of this footage. Sometimes when I'm home, I have such a hard time vlogging for YouTube because when I'm traveling, which is very frequently, I'm like, go, 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 go. Every single thing I'm filming, I'm making something out of. Substack, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So then when I'm home, I'm like, I don't want to get ready. I do not want to look at myself on camera. And I'm doing a lot of like the admin work that you're not seeing while I'm traveling. So a lot of writing and editing. What am I looking for in this bag? Look at this. I already took it out. It's like an Elemis cleansing balm in the rose flavor scent. I don't know. So yeah, when I'm home, I'm like sitting on the couch watching Survivor, working on my computer. I'm wearing either biker shorts or sweatpants, and I feel like my life is so uninteresting. Like I like get up, I go to a coffee shop, hang out with the cats, I volunteer at the shelter, I come home. So if you like that content, let me know. I am happy to film it. I just feel like lately it's been very repetitive and I'm like grasping for things to show, because even the stuff I'm making for dinner, like the orzo or tacos, or like, it doesn't change. It's still, I guess what I'm describing to you is, ooh, this is literally balancing like on a water cup. What I'm describing to you is a routine. That's why it's not interesting. It's my routine. This is a fresh one. My friend Bella, oh, it smells so good, had this in her like bridal shower gift bag. Her older sister works for Elemis, so she had a hookup. But yeah, there's a lot of really good Elemis stuff in there, so I'm stocked. You know what's kind of weird about this bathroom? Look, there's no shower. I noticed that this evening. I was like, hold on, that is a bathtub with like one of those hose things. So I guess that's how I'll be showering, sitting in the bath. I usually only ever sit in the bath if I'm either like really relaxed, look at my face, or really sad. Actually, no. If you're really sad, you sit on the floor in the shower. That's like a different level. A good sitting on the floor of the shower cry. This is like a very real get already with me. Sometimes people ask me like, what's your job? How are you always traveling? And then I try to explain like that is my job, and I'm trying to make it not more of my job. I feel like I actually can't travel more than I already do without going crazy, but I'm trying to make it more of my job in terms of like brand partnerships I'd love to work with, more like airlines, hotels. Hit me up. I'm still a United Airlines fan. I flew them here and had no issues with my flight. But yeah, basically when I travel, like even this trip, I'm coming here, I'm making content literally the whole time. It is a work trip. I'm trying to be like strategic about it. My content always does so much better when I travel. So again, work trip, and also super fun because Isabella lives here and then I can just hang out with her and see her too. And I don't know if she's gonna live in Italy forever, so I'm trying to take advantage of it while I have like, oh my god, there's a fly, did you see that? I'm trying to take advantage of it while I have a good home base. Like it was so easy to drop my stuff at our apartment, even though I, you know, fucked myself over and left everything I could possibly ever need there. And then took the train here. It was like very, very easy. I was also unconscious that entire train ride. Don't remember a minute of it. Maybe I did bring all of that stuff and maybe someone stole it out of my bag because I was incoherent. I literally don't know what anyone could have done anything with my stuff and I would have had no idea. Not smart. Don't do that when you travel. It felt fine. Like my stuff was on me, by me. Fresh bottle. But travel is something I've always really, really loved, really appreciated. I'm very fortunate in that my parents also really value travel and took us on trips as a kid. I think also growing up in Germany, it was easy to go to different countries without it being like such a journey because you can take the train or drive or fly like 45 minutes and you're in an entirely different culture and place, which is so, so cool. And that's why I love coming here so much. Yeah, so travel's really fun. Travel does not stress me out once I'm there. Like my travel day today, I thought was very easy, totally fine. I only get stressed like like 3 days before I leave for a trip because I feel so guilty that I'm not gonna be home with the cats. I'm really getting all of my evening thoughts. So weird at the hotel. I guess it's not weird, it's just a coincidence. There's a family, 3 kids, 3 girls, and the parents. And I heard them talking to like, it was actually really cute. There were these like British 20-year-old girls in the pool and they went and played with like all of the little, like the 3 girls under 10, like fully played mermaids together. It was adorable. They were like asking them about their life and school. And by eavesdropping, I found out that they are from Seattle. And I was like, what are the odds? So then I was chatting with the mom. She gave me some recs. She gave me a dinner rec for tomorrow. And I guess she comes here a lot. Made sure I had the right vintage shops marked down. They seemed like a cool vibey family. Their kids were really cute. So their kids were obsessed with the Villa cats. And they were doing like the rose and thorn conversation. And they all were like, the thorn is that we can't take the cats back home with us. And I was like, my girls, you get it. That's my thorn already too. The fly is gonna make me insane. Maybe I could trap it in the bathroom so it doesn't like land on me while I'm sleeping. Oh, can you tell that I'm like getting energized? It's because I was really tired. This is what you're not supposed to do when you have jet lag. It's really tired. And then I let myself get past the point of tired. And then it's like, boom, you're back. My body thinks it's only 4 p.m. So it's like 10 right now. So please, God, tell me I brought toothpaste. Oh my God. Did I? Yes. Not very much. I do have some. So now I'm all amped up. What else before I end this vlog? I'm gonna start the next vlog on like the rest of the Italy trip. I have literally the most fun itinerary, and the thing that I'm looking forward to a lot of it. The thing that I'm losing my mind over is that, and this is what I planned the trip around, Isabella and I are seeing a Mumford & Sons concert in the Verona Coliseum. And I've been to the Coliseum before. I saw an opera there with Bennett. And then the next day I got like the most horrific food poisoning ever. But I don't think it was related to the Coliseum. So, do you hear this? Did you see the fly? Clout chaser wants to be in the vlog. Using the toothbrush, that's not mine. Too much energy. Okay. I can't get it. I will start the next vlog tomorrow when I'm bopping around Florence. My plan is to shop in the 98-degree heat and try not to get too hot. I'm also absolutely going to this affogato place I found. I love affogato. And I will see you in the next vlog, which will be the rest of the Italy trip. And thank you for bearing with me and joining me on my easy yet forgetful travel day. See ya.